Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. Sunday. It is not Saturday. Happy Sunday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated. I am known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and you got it. Get your dreams out of your head into your life. It is such a blessing to be here today. I'm super excited, so grateful for you, and you. You see what the title of this live feed is: Dream and Dream Big. Dream and dream big. I challenge you today to take the shackles, take the limits off of your dream, because it's all possible. It is all possible. I challenge you to dream and to dream big. Good morning, Nikita. Happy Sunday to you. I pray that you are having an amazing start to your day. I have gotten so much done already. I kind of started in the 5 o'clock hour. Had quite a few things to do. Have a few goals that I need to meet today. And it's just been amazing already. Amazing. And we are just a few minutes after 9. You're talking like it's not even 9:30. And I am just grateful. I am so grateful. When you think about the opportunities that is laid before us, the doors that we have the opportunity to go through, it is just mind blowing. It is truly mind blowing. I really refuse to live a passive life where I am not active. I am not choosing what I desire, because I do not have to settle. I don't have to settle for what the world want me to have. And so I am challenging you today to dream, and not just dream. Not, take the limits off of your dream. Take the, get the, take the sides off. Take the front off, the back. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Really think about, take some time to really think about what it is that you want, and realize that there is nothing really possible that can stop you other than yourself. A lot of times we think, well, I don't have it. I don't have the resources. I don't have the support. I don't have this and I don't have that. We have more than what we realize. We have more than we think. We have more than we can imagine. So I am challenging you today to dream big. Don't just dream, but dream big. Dream with no limits. Dream like money and time. Dream like support was not a problem. Dream like you had everything that you need, because in reality we do. Everything that we need is already here. Have you ever needed a thing that was not existent already? When you think about the word, it says that, there's nothing new under the sun. So I cannot desire a thing that's not here. Maybe in a different form, but it's already here. It is already here. It is literally the way we think about a thing, the way we look at a thing, to determine if we're going to have it, be it, or do it, if we're going to get it. So I am challenging you to dream. Dream. What dreams do you have? What thing have you wanted to do all your life? What thing have you desired to do that you have not done? I want you to know that it is still possible. It is still possible. And it really excites me to know that what I want, I can do it. What I want, I can have it. What I want, I can be it. And I don't have to allow anything. Good morning, Toya. Thank you so much for joining. Anything or anybody to stop or prevent me from having it. And I want you to think the same thing. Nothing and nobody can really stop you, because you have the freedom of choice. You can choose to be it. You can choose to do it and have it. You can choose to live the life of your dream. Get your dream off your pillow, get it off your board, get it in your life and live it. You just have to make a decision that it's going to be done. Past the decision, it's not impossible. It's possible. So I pray that today, as you go about your day, as you think about what it is that you really want, get excited about it. Put some emotions into it to think that you already have it. You already have it. Do you know, it's almost like when you order something, you know it's coming. You done place the order, you get all excited, you waiting for it, you're anticipating, UPS or whoever deliver your packages, USPS or UPS or FedEx or whoever bring your stuff, whoever, you're looking for it. You're looking for it based on an order that you placed online. You didn't talk to anybody personally. You didn't see the thing before you bought it, but you're waiting on it. That's the way we have to view our dreams. We're waiting on it. We're waiting on it to not be, no longer be our dreams, but to be manifested as our reality. We're waiting on it to come to pass. We're waiting on it to come to fruition. We are waiting on it. Why? Because we believe it's coming. Yes, I'm already ordered in the spirit. Come on now, somebody. I'm waiting on it. I love it. I love it. I've already ordered it in the spirit. When you put your stuff on order, you are not looking, things happen. Sometimes, good morning, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining. When you place a order online or via the telephone or however you place your order, you're waiting on it to come. But sometimes it get lost in the mail. Sometimes it's delivered to the wrong house. Sometimes it's delivered to the wrong house. But when you think about your package and you think about your dream, sometimes somebody else may get it before you do. It don't stop you from getting it. Because see, when you place an order with someone and you have proof that you didn't get it, they replace it. They still send it back out. And those packages that don't get lost, they coming. So when you think about your dream, that your dream may be delivered at another house. It may be delivered at the wrong house. It may be delayed for whatever reason. It was supposed to come yesterday, but it's going to show up on Monday. You still looking for it? You're looking for it. You are looking for your package. So if your dream is delayed, if the thing that you said you were going to do, even if you don't do it that day, you keep looking for it. You got to ask yourself. See, this is what we do. A lot of times when things don't happen when we want it to happen, the way we want it to happen, we stop. But can I challenge you to keep going until you get to where you're trying to go? Can I challenge you to keep going until you get what you want to have? Principalities and wickedness in high places can't delay what God's saying. You better shut up. You so right. You so right. It may have held it up. We know that, when the angel was being dispatched, that it was heard when it was said, but it came 21 days later. But it was on the way. It was on the way. Your dreams are on the way. Don't give up. Don't quit. You keep doing what you're doing. You can't keep doing right and not get what you desire. You cannot keep, I told you on last night, you are not going to keep heading in the direction and never get there. All you got to do is keep showing up. All you got to do is keep making the calls. All you got to do is keep doing your follow-ups. Keep with your marketing material. You keep showing up. But see, this is what happened. When we don't get the response that we want to get, how we want to get it, at the number we wanted to get it, when we wanted to get it, we stopped doing what we was doing because we put in our minds that it's not working. It's not going to work. It's not for me. Everybody else is doing it, but I can't. You have to keep putting in the work. You got to keep making the effort. You have to keep believing. You have to continue to be focused. You cannot, do you know some of the biggest companies, some of the most well-known names, they still advertise. They still put their products and their services in front of people that has bought from them in the past. Because you may have not known that we upgraded. You may not known that we got a new product. We got a new line. You may not have known. Good morning, April. Thank you so much for joining. You may not have known that there is a new thing that has come out. The one you got is old, dilapidated, antiquated, outdated. They got to upgrade, baby. Do you see, even with new cell phones, they don't just bank on you need one when yours break. Because see, some of you go get an upgraded phone because a new one has come out. We get upgraded games and nothing is wrong with the one that we have. But when we see that they got another one, and how do we see it? We see it by way of advertisement. They gonna show you, baby, they got a PS5. They gonna show you they got an iPhone 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 or whatever they got out there. They don't care about you already having one. They don't care about the one you having working. They want you to get the newest. They want to get you with the latest and the greatest. But what we do, thank you for that word. You're so welcome. What we do, we think because we have shown it and we got it, that's it. Now, I got to challenge you. That will be it if you're satisfied with that. But if you want the greatest and the latest and you want more, yeah, you may be able to pay your bills, but can you go out on a date? Can you go and have a vacation? Some of you all have not been on a vacation long before COVID hit. Can you do some of the things that you want? Or are you going to just continue to pay bills and allow everybody else to do what you want to do? You want to go on vacation, but you can't take time off because why? You're trading time for money, and when you're not working, you're not getting paid. And when you're not getting paid, you can't pay your bills. And you say, well, I don't have enough to go on vacation. I don't know when the last time I went on vacation. And for some people, you've never been on a vacation. Why? Because you say you can't afford it. But how many know that's not true? When you really start looking at vacation, it's not that expensive. You plan in advance, you can get deals and you can get specials. Rooms are not that high because guess what? They got to pay for hotel space whether you in it or not. They would rather have some people than no people. They would rather have you and me up in there than have nobody up in there. We got to change the way we think. It's time to upgrade. It's time for us to upgrade our perspective. It's time for us to upgrade. It's time for us to stop thinking that I got enough to pay my bills and I got a roof over my head and food on my table. How many times have you heard people say that? I don't need nothing. I got a roof over my head. I got clothes on my back and food on my table. But we feel like we don't need nothing. The devil is a lie. I need something. I need to have reliable transportation. I need to be able to keep up with the maintenance on my transportation. I need to be able to keep up with the upkeep and the upgrades. And I need to be able to do other things. See, we settle because we said we got food and we got a roof and we got clothes. Do you know that there is so much more to offer? And why is it that God would give people wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? Why would he give them a creative tactic and creative, minds and images and ideas and strategies to keep creating things if we don't supposed to have them? He got other stuff that he could be doing. He's not just doing stuff and just create it and don't use it. Just let them make it and nobody needs it. You don't have to have that. You don't need that. Well, you may not. I want some. A lot of times we don't want it because we don't see how we can get it. But when we change our perspectives and see that I can have some of that too. I can do that. I can go to those places. I can accomplish that thing. I am ready for the upgrade. I accept the challenge. Yes, it is time for us to accept the challenge and stop sitting back thinking, I got enough. If you got everything you need, get some more so you can help somebody else. You get some more so you can help somebody that may not have a roof, that may not have food, may not have clothes. But you can't do that broke. God can't do much with broke folks. Because see, he said, when you saw me, When I was hungry, you didn't feed me. When I was thirsty, you didn't give me nothing to drink. When I was, when I was outdoors, you didn't give me a place. You didn't give me a place where I can get warm or I can get cool or whatever. If it was summer, winter, whatever. How are you gonna be able to do that if you just got enough for you and your two? Your three, your four. How are you going to do that when you barely have enough for you? How are you going to do that when you don't have enough for you? So there's got to be some system, formula, or idea from the man up high that I call God to know that you got to have some resources to be able to help people. Because we know if it was all based on prayer, we know that if it was all based on him doing it, he don't need us. He know people need places to stay, food to eat. He know people don't need to be walking around nude and showing all their goods, because he said that we got to adhere to the laws of the land. And we know you go walking down the street with no clothes on, they're going to come and take you somewhere. If it ain't nowhere but jail or to a psych ward or to somewhere, they're going to take you somewhere. So in order for those things to be able to be fulfilled, we have some work to do. We got to stop settling for, I got enough. When really you don't. You don't have enough to do what you want to do, like to do, desire to do. You don't even have enough to do what you need to do. So why is it that we tell ourselves that I'm good? I'm good. We should always be happy, but we should never be satisfied. We should always be striving to be better. You may be good, but better is always in order. It's always in order. Dream, and dream big. You don't have to limit yourself to your city, your state, your country. You don't have to limit yourself to one thing. You have people that's not doing something that's telling you you're doing too much. Have you ever recognized that people that are not doing anything are telling you you're doing too much? Too much of anything. Doing anything is too much for them because they're doing nothing. So you can't listen to those type of people. You have to be around people that understand. I never see successful people competing and saying that the next person is doing too much, because successful people and wealthy people, they know what it takes. They know that it is not easy, but it's possible if they put in the work. They know that it is not easy, but it's possible if they keep their passion, if they keep their dream alive. They know. So you don't hear another competitive person thinking, oh, you're practicing, you trying to craft your skill too much. You need to get some sleep and you need to get some rest. No, people that are competitive, people that are not happy with where they are, people that are not satisfied, these people, they would lose track of time. They would lose track, that they will forget that they haven't even ate. We will forget because we're working on something. We're not where we want to be. We will forget. But it's people, they want to tell you, oh, have you had lunch? Who's thinking about lunch? Who have to be on a schedule? For people that are not doing nothing, they have scheduled meal breaks. Now, y'all not going to talk to me. They have scheduled meal breaks. They think that breakfast got to be at 7:30 and lunch got to be at 12. For people that are working on something, lunch may be at 3 and lunch may be at 4. Dinner may be at 10. And I know for the healthy gurus, they may say that that's not good. You're not going to do that forever. But there's a time when you have to be uncomfortable. And sometimes your scheduled time will be thrown off. Not to say you're not going to have a schedule. But see, we get so mixed up. Thank you for mirroring today. I needed this. Thank you, Lord, for the vessel. Say that. Come on now, somebody. You gotta get up off this agenda thinking that you gotta do this by this time. That's why you got broke old people and you got wealthy young people, because there is no timetable for your success. You got to stop looking at the clock thinking that you can only do this between this hour and this time and at this age. You got some people that think that they done got too old to do a certain thing, and it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. If you are not living the life of your dream, baby, put in the work. Put in the work. You got to get up off of this pre-identified agenda from people that are not doing nothing, that are trying to discourage you from doing what you need to do. You got people tell you, oh, they'll tell you don't attend another meeting. You on the phone too much and you in too many classes. How many of you know that is ludicrous and crazy? You can't have too much wisdom. You cannot have too much knowledge and too much understanding. I decree and declare Luke 2:52 that I will increase. Increase. I can't have too much. Increase in wisdom and in knowledge and in understanding and in favor with God and with man. You can't have too much. See, some of us, we got our degree and we feel like, you hear people that say, well, I'm out of school and I'm not learning nothing. That's the worst mistake that you can make, that you don't want to learn nothing else. Your endeavor should be to learn something new every day. Because see, in an evolving and changing, in an ongoing changing world that change every day, there is always something to learn. And when you think that you know everything and you done learned everything, game over. Game over. We should be endeavoring to learn every day. How can I improve my health? How can I improve my finances, my family? How could I do better? We want to do better. Stop settling and sitting in this comfort zone to think that you're making a good salary on your job and that you got a good savings and that you're good. Do you know that you can't beat inflation? Have you seen the cost of groceries lately? Do you see that you're paying more and getting less? So do you not think that you're going to need more money? You're not going to be able to use the same money that you used 10 years ago. I enjoy my classes and training. Oh my God, the spiritual food is off the change. Best career change I ever made so far. Come on now, somebody. See, you got to know when we get fed the right food. Have you noticed when you eat the right food, you tend to be hungrier more? See, you can get, when we eat the wrong food, you all full, you all weighed down. It be good, don't get me wrong. Pizza is good. Burgers, they be good. But they're not good for us. And you can eat some of that type of stuff, but you can't eat a lot of it. But how many times when you eat healthy stuff? That's why you can eat every 2 to 3 hours. You can stand to eat. When you eat healthy stuff, you can eat 6 to 8 meals. You wasn't eating that much when you was eating burgers and fries and pizza and chicken wings and all these other different sorts of types of things. But we need to do better. We have settled in our mind because we have been in a position of struggling for so long that we think that we have made our bed in dysfunction. This dysfunction is crazy. Dream big. I want to see people that are financially free. My desire is to be, I want to have time and money freedom and location freedom. I don't want to have to work in one place where I'm stuck in some freaking cubicle, some office, some room where I can't maneuver. I want to be able, I can take calls on the beach, by the river. I love water. It's like my creative juices come alive in the water, the vastness of the water, even in the shower. It's just like your mind is open in the water. But we have to, some of us, we're stuck. Have you ever noticed, and I know for somebody, they may think I'm all over the place, but it's all coming together. Have you ever noticed that we will be loyal to dysfunction? We will figure, well, I've been with that company I've been with them for so many years. Do you know today that when you be somewhere too long, that you getting the shorter end of the stick? That's rather if it's with your insurance, shorter end of the stick, with your internet plan, shorter end of the stick, with your cell phone, with your data plan, shorter end of the stick. This is how crazy some of this stuff is. Certain phone carriers, they will give you a data package, right? And they will charge you for your overages, but they offer unlimited data, unlimited talk and text for a lower price. But what we say is, we say, I've been with them a long time. Do you know, even on a job that you've been with for a long time, they looking for every reason to get rid of you. You know why? Because they want the fresh They want the little teenager that just got out of high school that know how to use a computer because you still scared to turn on your computer. You still trying to file papers in your file cabinet. They want somebody that can create some folders online, put it on a zip drive, put it on a thumb drive. They want somebody that can save it and be mobile and say, okay, well, I need you to go to San Francisco tomorrow. I need you to go to this place tomorrow. They take their little thumb drive and their little laptop and they gone. You sitting back talking about you can't go because you got a desktop, and you can't go because you scared to get on a plane, and you can't go because you got to do this, and you can't go because you got to. We got every excuse as why we can't go and be better. Can I help you today? Dream bigger. And you really have to get away from people that don't want to see you do better. They don't want to see you do better. They don't want to see your dreams come to pass. They want to hear you keep on talking about it. Say, you ain't going to do nothing. She ain't going to do nothing. She been doing what she said. She been talking about that for a long time. She ain't going to do nothing. She is not going to walk away from that thing. She is not going to stay. Do you know how loyal some of us are into things that don't work and we won't try things that will? We can see stuff work. Do you know what happened? A lot of times we see things work and it frightens the crap out of us. So we will stop because it's moving too fast. Because we say, I don't know, I don't know how to understand. I can't grasp the growth of this thing. I can't grasp the growth of this thing. So we want to go back to this snail pace of struggling and figure that, we're going to rob Peter to pay Paul. I want to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, where I want to do it at. Come on now, listen. Stop thinking that we're doing something because we're good managers, because we're moving money from one place to another. Baby, you can manage your money, manage your savings account, manage your will, your trust, your legacy, manage your future for your family, and be good at it. But we think we're good managers because we're managing all this crazy stuff that shouldn't require us to manage. I need this word. This right here is good to me. You have people, they feel like, I'm able to shift this from over here. I want to live a life so, and I'm able to do it. I'm able to do it. That I don't have to, I don't have to check my account when I get ready to do what I need to do. I don't have to, you have people and, you have some people, and it's just the truth. We got to check this, and we got to move this, and we got to do this, and we got to do that, and we got to wait. Why is it that we got to wait for something that's happening now? It amazes me how we cannot take advantage of an opportunity when the opportunity is laying on the table. And the first thing that we will say, the next time it come up, let me know. I ain't going back. I praise God for moving me forward. You better say it. I'm not going to let you go back, Nikita. You have been with me for almost 3 years, and it may have been 3 years. I don't know. I'm not letting you go back. I don't care if you get, I don't bother you every day, but when I get ready to, I will, and I do. But I'm not letting you go back. Go back to where? See, we got to get to a point that when we get crossed, we burn the bridge. So going back is not even an option. I will never go back and live the life that I used to live. We do not have to struggle. Even looking like me. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to struggle. And we have an event coming up, and it's a free event. It's called Unstoppable Woman. You have to register for it. It's free. It's on Saturday, December the 5th. I'm gonna put the link up there. Get registered. Let me know that you registered. If you're already registered, let me know that you have registered for Unstoppable. That is December the 5th. It's going to be some amazing speakers lined up. See, a lot of times we feel, I don't have time. I'm busy. Do you know some of the brokest folks are the most busiest folks? You busy doing what? I know somebody saying she all over the place, but that's the negative person in the background that don't want to see you be great, don't want to see you do better, don't want to see you build a legacy, don't want to see you live the life of your dream, don't want to see you be able to help you and help others. Those are the ones that's in the background. What is she talking about? I don't have time for that. What is you doing that you don't have time? I know that wasn't proper English. I'm going to say it right. What are you doing? What are you doing? I registered. Yes. I want every woman that I know to be on that event. I want you to be on that event. Let me get this link. And actually I might need to, I will put it on, but let me get this link. I want you to be registered. Bridge on Fire, using intuition. Yes. You got to look at, see, a lot of times we, and I know some people, they've been saying, oh, I miss you. But you know what? You know what? Sometimes you get tired of talking to people and they ain't doing nothing. Can I be honest? Because you know the saying, you know what they say. You don't have to buy the cow if you're gonna keep on getting the milk. You got some people, they is moved, and I mean you got some people, they are wooed, they are excited, and that's all they gonna do. They gonna get excited, not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna do anything. And that's a problem. You cannot keep feeding people and they're never going to say, okay, can I get some milk? Can I get some meat? I'm tired of this doggone milk. I am tired of this milk. Can I get some meat, please? Can I get some meat, please? This is what you have to, I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put this, wait a minute, hold on. You got to say, okay, can I get some meat, please? I am tired of this. When I broke my jaw, and see, here goes some of my scars. But it's like lately I've been looking at my face and I'm like, girl, that scar, I am proud of my scars. Used to kind of bother me a little bit. But now I think they're sexy. I think they're cute. It reminds me of where I came from, what I've been through. But when my teeth was wired shut, listen to me. When my teeth was wired shut, When my teeth was wired shut, when I broke my jaw, still got a metal plate in my jaw, still got a metal plate in my left side. But when my teeth was wired shut, I was like, hey, I got tired. I was eating, the only way I can eat my food was I was having to suck my food through a straw, right? Teeth was wired shut. I need some meat. Use these use these new teeth on. Come on now, somebody. I'm sucking my food up through a straw. So I'm thinking, hold on. Okay, so I just posted the link there. Let me see, is it gonna show up? Yes. So I need you to register. When you register, let me know that you're registered. When you get registered, let me know that you have registered. It's a free event. It is a free event. So there's no excuse why you can't be there. You got a whole week you got 6 days from now before time. Make time. Start making time for you to be better. Start making time for your development. Once you get registered, let me know that you have registered. I need you to register today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't delay it. Don't put it off. Don't say, yeah, I'm going to do it later. Do it today. Okay? Do it today. So anyway, back what I was saying. I got tired of sucking food through a straw. So the day they took them wires out of my mouth, it took me about 3 hours to be able to eat a Whopper from Burger King. I said, I want some meat. It's time to eat meat. It is time for us to stop drinking liquids and sucking our food through a straw. Baby, it is time for us. It's time for us to get ready. I'm also put this thing on here. I'm gonna put this flyer out there as well. I'm gonna put this flyer out there. Are you ready? I'm looking for some unstoppable women that's ready to change their life. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care what you're doing and what you're a part of. Keep on doing that. I just want you to be better in that. I just want to see you win. I really want to see you win. See, a lot of times when we think that there is some constraint. I'm trying to put this thing on here and this thing is talking. Hold on. This thing... Maybe I may have to put that on there after the fact. But anyway, a lot of times we're afraid to see other people win. I want to be able to root you on. I want to be on the sideline saying, go girl, go. Go man, go. There's over 7 billion people in the world. Do you know it's so much stuff that you can be doing? And we'll sit back and we would allow ourselves to be discouraged over one thing. Don't let somebody discourage you. Okay, your mama not supporting you. Find somebody else to support you. You be a support to somebody else and watch. Reciprocity is something. You give it and you gonna get it. You give it and you gonna get it. Mama may not be the one supporting you. Daddy may not be the one supporting you. Your BFF may not be the one supporting you. It may be some stranger that tell you, girl, you can do it. Guy, you can do it. Boy, you can do it. Man, you can do it. Woman, you can do it. It's amazing. I want to see you win. I want to see you win. I want to see you register for this event that's happening on December the 5th. It is Pacific Standard Time. So if you're in Central, you're 2 hours ahead of it. If you're in Eastern, you're 3 hours ahead of it. But don't let that be an excuse. Clear up your schedule and do something for you. You're busy doing something for everybody else. Your dreams is your responsibility to keep them alive. Nobody else is going to keep your dream alive. Nobody going to have passion about your dream. Nobody really like your kids as much as you do. You may not be able to do everything that you want to do for your family, but don't nobody care about your family the way you do. People will help you out for a day, but after a while they get sick of looking at you. After a while they don't want to help you do nothing. They figure, baby, get off your milk. It's time for you to get you some meat. Have you registered? I'm giving you time. You can jump up off this live right now. I want you to jump off this live, go register, and come back and say, I'm registered, coach. I am registered. This is the beginning. See, a lot of times, this is what, you know what else amazes me with people? A lot of times we would say that money is the excuse, but we don't even move on free stuff. Can we explain that? We are questioning, what is it? What is it? All we do is win, win, win. Come on now, somebody. I love to see you winning. I want to see you grooving and moving. I want to see you happy. I want to see you transform. We got to get up out of this cocoon, baby. It's time for us to fly. It is time for us to be on new territory. It's time for us to do new things. Good morning, Princess. Thank you so much for joining. If you have not registered, I need you to grab this link. Even if you need to get off, if you need to get off this live, I don't know why it's not letting me, I don't know what I'm doing, but anyway, we're gonna see what we can do. And I may have to put it back down here in a minute. But anyway, I need to see you, I want to see you win. We got to stop sitting back. We associate hard work with smart work because we putting in all these long hours. That's crazy and ludicrous. My ideal work day is 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, off on Saturdays, off on Sunday. It's coming. It is coming. I got this thing I want to have. I'm registered, coach. Oh, yes. Awesome. I need you to get registered. I need you to get registered. I need you to get registered and let me know that you're registered. It's a free event, Unstoppable Women. They got some amazing speakers lined up. Don't use an excuse that you can't come. I need you to be there. It's on Zoom. You ain't got to drive nowhere. You ain't got to pay for no hotel. You can BYO. You can be BYO. And it ain't just for women. Men, you can register. Good morning, Robert. You can register. See, a lot of times we think, even with I do cross industry type of things because we are getting things in fit. Well, I'm just gonna use it. That stuff ain't isolated up just for over there. You can use that stuff for a lot. Is this just for men? I will go to a men's event and win with it. Because see, you can always, sometimes when you hear something different, you can create something new. Because see, we don't really learn by consuming. How much are you really learning when you just listening to somebody talking? Over half of the stuff that is being said, you're not even hearing all of it. You're not comprehending the rest of it, and you don't want to hear some of it. So how much are you really getting? You learn by creating. We're creative beings. We are creative beings. You have something inside of you that somebody else needs, that everybody else can't even do. They can't do you like you do you. I don't care how many coaches, mentors, counselors, consultants. I don't care how many people that are out there. But you know what? There is not another Coach O. There's not. I don't care who you done met or what they do and how they do it. And they just may do it. They do it different than me, and they may do it better than me according to you, but they can't be me. They can't be me. A lot of us, we're stopped in our track because we said somebody else is already doing it. It don't matter about somebody else doing what you want to do. They can't do it like you. They cannot do it like you. They cannot do it like you. They can't do it like you, April. They can't show up. They can't be you. They can be like you. See, that's what I get irritated about. Care about nobody doing an imitation because they're not the original. In order for somebody to imitate something you're doing, there's an original. So can't nobody be you like you be you. Can't nobody be a mother to your kids. You know, you may have somebody try to step in to be your mama, to be your dad, all this. They can't replace your mother. I don't care what flaws they had. I don't care what errors they made, mistakes they made, or what they didn't do. Can't nobody be your mama like your mama. Your mama can be crazy. Can't nobody be your mama like your mama. My mama sometimes is off the chain. But I guarantee you, nobody, none of you and nobody else can't take her place. You can't take her place. And that's what we got to get to in business and in life. We're so worried about, people being this and that. We're so worried about, this woman or this man. We're so worried about this person. They're not even a factor. They may have a little program and a little website. They may have had their photo shoot, but do you, boo? You do you. Good morning, D. Thank you so much for joining. I need you to do you. For those of you that are just coming on, if you're not registered, get registered. If something come up and you can't come, okay, you don't show up. But that shouldn't be your endeavor. You should put it on your calendar that you're going to show up. But I need you to do you. I need you to stop making excuses for not showing up. I need you to stop making excuses for not being great. I need you to stop making excuses as to why some of you are afraid of success. You're afraid of what people are going to think of you if you are successful. And I gotta tell you this. Some of you get a thrill out of the struggle. I know that sounds crazy, right? But it's the truth. Because if that problem that you have gets solved, you don't have nothing to talk about. I have seen people that they get a thrill out of constantly complaining about a thing that is not serving them. That mess from yesterday cannot serve you. It is no longer serving you. And if all it do is hurt you to talk about it, stop talking about it. You ain't got to listen at that song that y'all listen at when you got together or the day that you met him. If that hurt your feelings, baby, get you a new song. Make some new memories. Get some new friends. Some of you, I've heard people say that I'm afraid to make more money because if I make more money, people just gonna want me to do more. No, you're gonna have to get you some. Don't say that, coach. You're gonna have to put on your big girl panties and put on your boy shorts and tell them no. Even kids, they get it mixed up. They think because you got, they have. No, that don't work like that. Now, if you want to get in the family business, you want to work side by side, but you got some kids, they don't want to work in the family business because that's not, that ain't me. I just want to be me. Well, you don't want to benefit from what me doing, right? So a lot of times we will suffer because we afraid to tell people no when they come and ask us for something that we work for. You start lying to people saying that you ain't got it when you got. Do you know anytime that you let something come up out your mouth? Do you know when you let a thought come up on your head that is an affirmation that you telling yourself and that is a reality that you bring into yourself when you keep on singing you broke? I don't have it. I got it, but I'm not spending it on that. I don't got to lie to you. I don't have to lie to kick it. Y'all not gonna talk to me. I know that you want me to just fake it. You want me to wrap it up really pretty. You want me to tell you that it's okay for you to detour and lie. You want me to tell you that you can just keep on saying whatever you want to say because it's your mouth. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. Because whatever you say out of your mouth is an affirmation. And when you keep on telling yourself you broke and you don't have it and you had to take your bill money to do this and do that, you lying. You didn't have to do that. And why is it that when you don't want to do something, just be woman enough or man enough, be person enough to say, that is not what I want to do. But why is it that we will turn down opportunities and continue to struggle? It's a lot of stuff you don't want to do, but you keep doing that. You keep going to a job that you don't like. You keep being in a relationship that you've been left. You've been forsook the relationship. Your mind is no longer there. Your heart is there. You there physically because you worried about what your family gonna say if you walk up out your relationship. You're not even married anyway, so you ain't got no covenant. You ain't binding nothing with God. It's just the truth anyway. You in a relationship that you do not like. You with a person that do not respect you. He's not talking about marriage. She don't want to be married to you. You just in this crazy dysfunctional relationship. You going to a job that you've been stopped liking. But what you afraid of? You figure, if I leave, I'm not gonna have insurance. Get you some more doggone insurance. They probably overcharging you anyway. Do you know we would stay in situations and with people and in places for the craziest reasons? When I heard people when my job closed, I heard people, they hadn't been to the doctor all year, but now they finna start running to the doctor because they said they wasn't gonna have insurance at the end of the month. I said, I'm not gonna make up no sickness. I'm not going to no doctor. I wasn't going at first. So whatever happened, happened. Whatever be is gonna be. But I am not gonna make up a false positive. Stop making up stuff to make yourself feel good and stop being afraid to succeed. Do you know how much better your life would be? How less stressful your day-to-day would be? You can't focus in stress. Do you know how much problem you're causing yourself in that stressful situation just because you're afraid of somebody that's afraid of the same thing that you're afraid of? These people, they're afraid to make decisions themselves. You know, there's a saying that they say, and I guess that's why I've always been the way I've been, because I know where I'm going. I'm wealthy. I am wealthy with joy, happiness, and peace, and I have everything that I need, and I don't care who don't like it. I tell people if it's not productive, value added, making no money, I don't have time for it. I am not going to sit around entertaining a bunch of foolishness, talking about a bunch of stuff that is draining me and not propelling me to the next level. But you got to get to a point that you know, this is what they say. They say wealthy people, they are quick to make decisions and they are slow to change them if they ever change them. Broke folks, they slow to make a decision. They'll tell you they got to pray about it and they got to think about it. First of all, when they get through talking to you, they ain't thinking about it no more anyway. The next time they think about it is when you follow up with them and ask them about it. They ain't thought about that when they just told you that to get you off the phone, get you off their couch and out their door. Instead of them saying, look, I don't want to do that. I'm working on something else, and that sometimes is a lie. But instead of you, why do you keep working on stuff that's not working? Why? What is the real objective to trying something new that just may take you to the next level? But you know, a lot of times this is what keep us stuck. We say, I've been in this so long, I don't want to start over. You've been in something so long but you still in the same place. You've been sitting on your driveway with your car running, burning up gas. You still burning up gas. You burning up gas instead of turning on your heat, instead of turning on your air. You just sitting there and not going nowhere. That's how a lot of us live our life. We are show up to a life that we are not happy with. That's not going anywhere. And I know a lot of us, we don't want to look at it that way, but we're not going anywhere. You can sit in your rocking chair and rock all day long. And when you got something to do, guess what? You still going to have to do it when you finally get your butt up. I know. I know you want me to tell you it's going to be all right. I know you want to tell me to take all the time that you want. But time is not something that you have that you can take all the time that you want, because time waits on no man and no woman. We all have the same 1,140 minutes. So don't tell me you don't have time, because I know you got that. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're rich, you're poor. I don't care if you're green, you're purple, you're black, or you're white. I don't care if you got a degree or you have a degree or you undegree. You get the same 1,440 minutes, 86,400 seconds, and 168 hours in a week. You get the same 365 days. You got it. You got the same opportunity. Why is it that we choose to continue to do what we do and figure, I don't got time? But we'll go give somebody 8 hours of our day. We'll trade time for their little money. They're not giving us a cost of living increase. They're not giving us a raise. They're not giving us any bonus. They're not appreciating us. They're not acknowledging us. We will go and show up diligently. And say, I've been with them for 20 years. They barely know your name. And they waiting for you to slip up. They waiting for you to trip up so they can replace you with somebody making a little bit less. And you left there and don't have nothing. Dream. You can be with them for 20 years and they let you go this month. Today is what, the 29th? We got one more day in this month. If you was to leave a job today, your insurance ends at midnight tomorrow. That's what we're faithful to. We're faithful to building somebody else's dream. We're faithful for trading our time for money. We're faithful for letting somebody else live the life that they want to live while we suffer. We're faithful to that. But when they say, work this thing part-time, make sure you're covered and you're protected. Make sure that you have what you need. Make sure that you're building your legacy. How many of these people that we patronize with and we're so faithful to them and their grandkids, not just their kids, their grandkids and their great-great-grandkids never have to work because they have an inheritance. Do you think Sam Walton's grandkids ever have to work? Do you think Ray Kroc kids ever have to work? Do you think that Colonel Sanders kids have to work? Do you think that James Cash Penney, even with them shutting down and going through a bankruptcy, J.C. Penney's, James Cash Penney, do you think his kids have to work? See, a bankruptcy on paper, that's business. But the family legacy is built. They're using tax-free legal ways to give their family a leg up. But what we say, I don't got time for that. I ain't got no money for that. We working on all these other things. Do you know we would even allow school to get in the way of our living, of our learning? I'm not knocking traditional education. I got the degrees. I got them. I got them all over the wall. I got them over there on the top of the shelf. I have finance and accounting certificates. I have a associate's degree in education, a bachelor's degree in accounting, a business administration, a master's in business administration. I got a doctorate degree. I got all that. But do you know over half of the stuff that they taught there, I'm not using it today? We will let our education get in the way of our learning. We'll say, I'm in school. I don't have time for nothing else. Do you know how many degreed and overly educated people that are unemployed, and some of them are homeless? Some of them don't have jobs. They got the degrees because what they tell you, you overqualified. We can't afford you in our budget. They will put a cap on something that you put all your effort in. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me today? You're not going to talk to me. We will let our education get in the way of our learning. What do we say? I don't have time. How many institutions in higher learning institution, how many even in grade school or high school, how many of those organizations are giving us a financial education? None. When you learned about money, you was already broken in debt and trying to figure out how you gonna get your credit score up and how you gonna get this and how you gonna do this. You can't even go get the car. You can't get the house that you want. You already in debt when you learned about education. And now it's this cycle because you figure I'm not making enough to pay those bills. And so now it's on my credit. They're not teaching you about financial education. They're not teaching you how to build wealth. They're not telling you about an emergency fund when COVID-19 hit, when all these things happen and you're laid off at a place that you was diligent. Do you know how many people that got laid off and furloughed and fired in the midst of COVID? They showed up every day. They didn't miss a day. They was proud to say that I had due diligence on my job. Well, when they had to make a decision, they let go of some of the highest paid people, and they kept the people that really didn't know as much, but they figured we'll work through it. We're trying to save and cut corners wherever we can. They don't tell you about no savings account. They don't tell you how to save on your taxes. They don't tell you how to get educated. They don't tell you how to lower your expenses and increase on your income. They don't tell you how to live the life of your doggone dream. They show you how to, they take out the things that you need to know and teach you things that you can't learn. Who do you think map out the curriculum? Those that don't want to see you do better. They were faithful, but they was the first ones to get fired. They want to keep on telling you how not good you are, how you don't fit and you're not equal, and that you don't belong and you have a place. They don't tell you how to earn extra income. The model that we're being taught off of is how to break up your family, not to build family and spend time with your family, be there for your kids. They tell you how you have to be, your kids be a latchkey, and you don't have time to be with your kids because you at work. You got to go work early in the morning and late at night, and they want you on the night shift and the third shift. They want you working on Sundays. They don't tell you how you can be able to work less hours and be at home with your family on Sundays. But we feel like I got to do this. I'm busy. Busy doing what? Busy learning what? Busy completing what? They don't tell you about these doggone credit cards with a 26.7% interest rate, where you're paying interest on top of interest, where you go to a steak dinner, or where you go to McDonald's and you swipe your credit card, and they don't tell you that it's going to take you 10 years to pay for that burger. Because you keep on paying interest on top of the interest because of your balance. They don't tell you how to strive and to eliminate your debt. They don't tell you how to put aside 3 to 6 months of your income, so when something happened, you would have time to respond. They don't tell you how to prepare for unexpected expenses. The breakdown of your car because you need a water pump, you need a motor, you need a transmission, you need to get some wires fixed, you need this, or you need a new tire. They don't tell you how to prepare for it. They tell you on your own. But we say we busy. Busy doing what? They don't prepare you for the loss of your income when the breadwinner, the main breadwinner in the house, is no longer working, or he is no longer here, or she is no longer here. They don't tell you how to get protected so you can have money that comes in every month when that income that we was counting on is no longer coming in. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you how to protect your family assets. They don't tell you how to keep your stuff for the government not getting it. They'll tell you, okay, when your folks got to go in the home, and when they don't tell you about all these things that you work so hard for, and when you don't pay taxes on them, that you lose them. They'll sell your stuff on the steps at the courthouse. They don't tell you how to outpace inflation, how to reduce your taxes, how to manage your money professionally, how to reduce the taxation on the money that you have, how to build your family legacy. They don't want your name ringing when you leave here. They want you to be forgotten about next week. Good morning, Apostle. Thank you so much for joining. They don't tell you. They're not teaching you about cash flow. They're not teaching you about how to not spend as much as you earn. See, it's not about how much money you make, but it's about how much money you keep. I want people to be financially educated. That's how we're able to dream and dream big. We parade on making money, but how much are we keeping? Cash flow, debt management, credit scores where we're able to get optimized and we're able to get good interest rate on the things that we want. We can go and get it for almost the price that it costs. But see, some of us, we're paying double and triple for a thing because our credit is all out of whack. We got to go and come up with all these big down payments. We can't go pay cash for things because we don't have the financial education. I want people to be financially educated where you can dream and you can go. Good together, great revelation. You should be able to travel and take vacation where you're not working 30 days out of the month, 31 days out of the month. You can't spend time with your wife, your husband, your kids. You can't close the business. See, they don't tell you about the quadrants, the 4 quadrants that Robert Kiyosaki tell us about in cash flow. They don't tell you. They don't tell you. What they teach us is what they teach you to do when you get educated in the institution is how to go get a job so you can keep the manufacturing company manufacturing products so they can be out on the golf course. They can be on vacation while you're working. Their kids can be in private schools and they can take their education on the road. That's why I want to have time, money, and location freedom where I can work from anywhere. They don't tell you when you're on the left side of that quadrant that you're trading time for money. When you're in the bottom of the left side, that when you are just a business owner, that you are owning a job, that you're working more hours. You're the first one in, the last one out. You don't have most of the benefits. You got to sacrifice while you build the business. You still ain't got no benefits. Doctors ain't making no money when they not seeing patients. Dentists ain't making no money when they're not doing teeth exams and cleaning your teeth. We want to be on the right side of the quadrant where we own a system. We want to be like Ray Kroc, where we are able to put buildings and we're able to provide services from anywhere. We want to be on the left. We want to be on the bottom right of that quadrant where we say we own, where our money can make money for us, where we can make more money sleep than we can spend while we awake. That's what we want to be. We want to know how to get from the left side to the right side of the cash flow quadrant. Dream big. A lot of people, you're thinking about your job tomorrow instead of you thinking about your dream today. Think about what you thought about last night in your sleep. When you were asleep, and I know, how are you going to recall your dream? You can recall your dreams. You keep you some pencil and paper right beside. See, a lot of us, you lose your dream because you don't write it down. Keep you some pencil and paper beside your bed, and when they come, you write it down and you watch it come to pass. You got to get your dreams off your pillow, get your visions off your board, and get them into your life. Those people that you are admiring, that's where it started with them at. It started with an idea that has now come to pass. I want to see you win. We getting ready to get off of here. We've been on here for a good little while. I got some things to do. Again, I want you to register for Unstoppable Woman event. It's a free event on December the 5th. I have the link in the comments. I'll put it on the comments. I'll put it on here again. Register. When you register, hashtag say, I register, coach. It's free. It's not just for women. Register your wife. Get your daughter registered. Get your sister registered. Get folks registered. See, this is where we miss it at. A lot of times when we think it's nothing that we can use, somebody we know can use it. Get some, refer people that you know can use different things that you say you got it all together. If you got everything that you need, refer other people so they can get what they need. But a lot of times we don't have as much as we said we have. We don't know as much as we said we know, because there's always something that we can learn in this ever-changing world. Don't be afraid to win. This is your season. This is your time. Let's do it. Look, if you're new to me, this is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated. I'm known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence. Stop procrastinating, and you got it. Get your dream out of your head into your life. I challenge you to dream and dream big. I'll talk to you later.